Storytelling, storytelling has remained one of humanity's most powerful tools. From ancient campfires to modern classrooms and digital platforms, stories shape beliefs, inspire action, and connect hearts. In today's fast paced world, where attention is limited but impact matters more than ever, the ability to captivate and inspire through storytelling is not just an art, it's a leadership skill, a teaching strategy, and a transformative force. This is Fazal Qasim, the CEO, Palix Educational Complex, Global Dialogue Series, and the proud trainee of Rehan AI Training Institute Teacher Training Program. Dear viewers, in this global dialogue, we are going to explore the art of storytelling through thought provoking questions, practical answers, and real world example that reflects its universal relevance. So we are going to have discussion with ChatGPT. Hi, hi.
Hey there. I'm here and ready to help with whatever you need. What's on your mind?
Today we are going to have discussion about the art of storytelling.
That sounds fantastic. Storytelling is such a rich topic. Where would you like to start? Maybe what makes the story powerful or how to craft one yourself?
I think the first thing is what is storytelling? Are you with me? Your voice is breaking. Hello? Your voice is breaking. Hello? Hello, ChatGPT? Hello?
Hi, I'm still here. Sorry if the connection was a bit off. Yes, I'm with you. So you were asking what storytelling actually is. In
Yes.
short, it's the art of using words, images, or actions to create a narrative that engages an audience, evokes emotion, and shares meaning. Let me know if you'd like more detail.
Yeah, if you please give me any example, real life example.
Of course. Think about a TED Talk when a speaker shares a personal story of overcoming a challenge.
Your voice is breaking. Hello? Hello?
Ah, I see. Sorry about that. I was saying a real life example would be a TED Talk. When a speaker shares a personal story, like someone overcoming adversity, it draws the audience in emotionally. That's storytelling in action, and it's what makes the message so memorable.
Okay, and why is storytelling important?
Storytelling is important because it helps us make sense of the world. It connects us emotionally, passes down knowledge, and inspires action. Whether it's in business, education, or personal relationships, a good story sticks with us and motivates us in a way facts alone can't.
Okay. And what captivates or what makes a story captivating?
A captivating story usually has relatable characters, a clear conflict, and a meaningful resolution. It evokes emotion, uses vivid details, and often ties back to a universal theme, something that resonates with everyone.
Great. And how does storytelling inspire people?
Storytelling inspires people by showing them what's possible. When someone hears a story of struggle and triumph, it sparks hope, courage, and a sense of purpose. They see themselves in the characters, and that can motivate them to take action or believe in their own potential.
Okay. And what role does emotion play in storytelling?
Emotion is really the engine of a great story. It draws the audience in, making them care about what happens. When people feel something, whether it's joy, sadness, or hope, they remember the story longer and are more likely to be influenced by it.
Okay. And what is the structure of a good story?
A good story usually has three main parts: a
Hmm.
beginning that sets the scene and introduces the characters, a middle that presents a conflict or challenge, and an ending that resolves tension and delivers a message. This structure keeps the audience engaged and gives the story a satisfying flow.
Okay, the story must have beginning, middle, and resolution. In beginning, it sets up. In middle, the conflict arises. In the end, the conflict is resolved, isn't it?
Exactly. That classic structure is what gives a story momentum. The beginning hooks people in, the middle keeps them engaged with rising tension, and the resolution offers closure, often leaving the audience with a strong emotional takeaway.
Great. And how can storytelling improve teaching?
Storytelling improves teaching because it turns abstract concepts into something relatable. When students hear a story tied to a lesson, they connect emotionally, remember better, and see real world applications, making learning more vivid and lasting.
It means that the teacher must be good at storytelling.
Exactly. When a teacher is a skilled storyteller, they bring lessons to life. Their stories make content memorable, spark curiosity, and engage students on a deeper level, helping them see the big picture behind the facts.
Can storytelling be used in leadership?
Absolutely. Leaders use storytelling to communicate vision, values, and purpose. When they share personal or organizational stories, they create a sense of connection, trust, and inspiration that facts or metrics alone can't.
Okay, all right. And stories are very powerful to be remembered.
Exactly. Stories stick in our minds because they create vivid images and emotions. When facts are wrapped in a narrative, they become personal and much easier to recall, which is why stories can leave such a lasting impact.
Okay, and what is the role of authenticity in storytelling?
Authenticity is crucial because when a story is genuine, people trust it. Authentic stories feel real and they help build a deeper connection with the audience. When we share from a place of truth, we invite others to see what we see, and that's incredibly powerful.
Excellent. How can storytelling influence decision making?
Storytelling influences decision making by making abstract ideas tangible. When we hear a story about how a policy or product impacted someone's life, it helps us see the real world consequences. That emotional connection can guide people toward choices they care about.
Okay, so stories simplify complex ideas and make them relatable. Hmm?
Exactly. A good story takes a big, complicated idea and gives it a human face. It breaks it down into a journey or a moment that we can relate to, making it easier to understand and remember.
Okay, all right. And how can visuals enhance storytelling?
Visuals enhance storytelling by making the narrative more vivid. Images, videos, or even infographics help the audience visualize what's happening, evoke emotion, and keep them engaged so the story stays with them longer.
Okay, and how does storytelling work in marketing?
In marketing, storytelling connects the audience to a brand on an emotional level.
Hmm.
Instead of just listing features, a brand tells a story, how their product helps someone or how it fits into a bigger dream. So people remember the brand and feel personally connected to it.
Wonderful. How can someone improve their storytelling skills?
Someone can improve their storytelling by practicing regularly, studying great storytellers, and paying attention to what emotions or images they evoke. They can also outline their key message, keep their audience in mind, and refine their delivery both in writing and in speaking.
Excellent. Okay. One last question. What is the ultimate goal of storytelling?
The ultimate goal of storytelling is to create a meaningful connection. It's about helping people see the world differently, sparking empathy, inspiring action, or simply passing on wisdom so it lives on for generations.
Okay, so it is to inspire, educate, and create lasting impact, isn't it?
Exactly. Whether it's to teach a lesson, ignite hope, or simply leave a mark, storytelling gives a way to connect on a broader, deep level. And that impact can last a lifetime.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, ChatGPT. I would like to wrap it up within some or a few words, and then you will finally conclude it. Is that okay?
Of course. Just take your time with your final words, and once you're ready, I'll give a brief closing to wrap everything up.
Okay. Okay, dear viewers, storytelling is more than words, it is a bridge between minds and hearts. In classrooms, boardrooms, and communities, those who master storytelling hold the power to influence, inspire, and transform lives. In a word, in a world full of information, stories give meaning. In a world full of noise, stories create connection. People may forget facts, but they will always remember how a story made them feel. Let us embrace storytelling not just as a skill, but as a responsibility to share truth, inspire growth, and shape a better world. Over to you, ChatGPT.
Thank you so much. That was a beautiful closing. I'm really glad we had this discussion. If anyone takes one thing away, I hope it's that their story has the power to make a difference. Take care and see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.